Hi guys, I'll be doing a quick unboxing of the Walkera Rodeo 150. Um, just got it in today from banggood.com. Very nice indeed to send me a little travel adapter since I'm in the UK and I don't have any EC2 plugs to make a charging cable, so that came in handy. So thank banggood.com for that. Right, so we'll open the box and let's see what's in the box, shall we? Now, bear in mind this is my first time ever unboxing anything, so let's have a look. Whoops, what the... Nah, I'm only kidding. I've already opened it. Right, let's get that out of the way. And we'll have a look at the good stuff. First thing first, we have one battery. It's a 2-cell, 850 mAh battery. Yep, it's a C2 battery plug. I ordered C3 by accident, but hopefully my C2 plugs will come in tomorrow. I'll make some charging leads up and I'll be able to charge it a lot better, because stock charger, where are you? Let me have a look. Is right here, as you can see. But if you've been in the hobby as long as I have, you tend to stay away from stock chargers that come with your quadcopters or your helicopters. It did the job, charged the battery up. I tested it in the living room. There's a little bit of footage in that, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But yeah, where is that little travel adapter they sent me? Now I was a bit puzzled because I live in the UK, as in what way it plugs in. If it plugs in this way or that way. But I figured it out. It plugs in this way, and I use my multimeter just to double check that the inner barrel was positive and outer barrel was negative, which was right. And charge the battery up. Right, let's get that out of the way. What we got next, right? Right, you've got your spare set of propellers, which is good. They're proprietary propellers. There's no aftermarket propellers as of yet, because the shaft diameter, as far as I know, I can't remember. It's like 3.5 or something silly. There's just no propellers that will fit it at the moment. Alright, so we'll get that out of the way. Stock antenna. Junk. I would recommend the Aeon cloverleaf antenna. They seem to be the best bang for buck. They are cheap. You can get them from banggood.com again. I can get them for £11, Great British pounds. I don't know what you guys are getting them in dollars, but I find them really good. Right, get that out of the way. What else we got? An Allen key and a prop tightener. Some cables. That's a USB cable, so you can connect up to CleanFlight. Get that out of the way. And also have a training port cable. I think you use this to connect two Walkera transmitters together, so if you get into trouble, a buddy can help you out. Get that out of the way too. Right. And let's get the transmitter out. Everything is very nicely and neatly packed. The foam is really good. It's never going to get damaged in transport, which is good. I've used the Devo before with an old Walkera micro helicopter. That was a long time ago when I started getting into the hobby. Feels nice in the hand. It is very heavy, like everybody says, because it takes 8 batteries. Apart from that, it's quite nice. I don't like long sticks because I've got small hands, so I'm going to customise these sticks. I've got a crazy way of doing things with my stick. I've like on my DX6i, my actual where I put my thumb and pincher. My stick is only about up to that height. It's like a centimetre high, so my thumb's right down at the bottom, and I've got a big fat stick on the other side where I pinch. Anyway, nice transmitter, does the job. We'll get that out of the way. And finally, we shall get to the quad itself. I got the black and gold one, as you can see here. Let me just move the camera a little bit. I tell you what, it is lovely. When I powered it up and the light came on, even my son said he really liked it. It was really cool. There's a couple of things. There's a lot of mods that can be done to this. I don't like the antennas because I've seen videos and they're snapping off. People are getting their antennas chopped up. That needs modded some way, but they do look cool. That's what it's about sometimes, is looking cool. And here is where your VTX is, and as others have stated, well, where do you get this open again? I had it opened it earlier on. You're going to be a bugger and not come open. There you go. Your VTX is in there where you can change your channels and that. It does get really hot when the battery is plugged in. Now here's the thing. When you unlock it and take the battery out, right, okay, the battery's inside. I don't know if you can see because there's not much light in here. Obviously when it's flying, the battery will heat up, and as we know, heat rises. So the heat's going to rise, it's going to rise up, it's going to heat the other components inside the quadcopter, and there's nothing to let the heat out. So you can probably just take this little rubber bit off, and it will help take some of the heat out of it, and it won't overheat too much. Or you could get a little pen drill and make just tiny little holes in the shell at the top just to let the heat out, then it won't overheat. I haven't tested the camera out yet with my goggles, but I have heard that the camera is not too good. So I got myself from banggood.com again a nice little 600 TVL CMOS camera, which other people have also modded, and I'm going to take that one out and stick it in there. We'll figure out the wire and when I get round to doing that mod. But the lights on this thing is great. Like I said, I tested it in the living room. My son turned out all the lights and it was just fun. But I tell you one thing, do not punch this thing out in the living room. I moved the sticks barely a centimetre and it hit the ceiling, and then it hit the floor, hard wooden flooring, but fortunately enough, nothing is broken, thank God for that. I won't be doing any punches in the house again. Got a wee scrape in the blade, that's just about it. But stable as a rock. I can't get to fly it outside at the moment. The weather here in the UK is absolutely rotten. It's either raining or it's windy. But there you go. I'm going to do some flying videos of this. I'm looking forward to flying it a lot. But we need to try and get the heat out of this thing, or else the components in here won't last very long. I think I will leave this, pull this off, and put just tiny little holes at the top just to let the heat out. The heat's got to come out. The battery just heats up way too much, heating up everything inside of there. So I'm going to get that done. And I'll post it up in the forums when I do get it done, when I get round to getting it done. Like I said, first unboxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the forums.